They thought it was a miracle, a bottle of gold hidden in the river. But miracles do not come from dark water. They come with a price, and this price was paid in blood. If you ever walk near a quiet river at night and hear heavy footsteps behind you, do not turn around. This is the story of Daniel Carter. Daniel lived in a small riverside village, not the kind you see in movies. This place was forgotten by maps, by governments, and by hope. His house was made of thin metal sheets and broken wood. When the wind blew, the walls whispered like someone breathing in the dark.
He had a wife named Maria, 3 daughters, 1 young son, and an old mother who barely walked. Daniel was a fisherman. Fishing was the only thing between his family and starvation. Every night he went to the river, and every night he prayed for something more than fish. One evening, when the sky was gray and the river was silent, Daniel felt something heavy in his net. He pulled slowly, expecting a big fish, but instead, he saw a clear glass bottle. Inside the bottle were gold coins, old coins, heavy coins, real treasure. His hands started shaking. He had never seen gold before, not in real life. He tried to open the bottle. It would not open, so he smashed it with his fishing knife. The bottle broke, and white smoke came out. At first, he thought it was just trapped air, but the smoke moved. It twisted. It shaped itself. It became a snake. A real living snake jumped onto his chest. Daniel screamed and instinctively cut it in half. The snake fell into the river and disappeared under the water. Daniel laughed nervously. He thought it was just a river animal. He took the coins home. The next day, he sold 1 coin to a jeweler in town. The jeweler stared at it for a long time. He said the coin was ancient, very rare, very expensive. Daniel came home with more money than he had ever touched in his life. He bought food, clothes, tools, tin sheets to fix the house. His children laughed. Maria smiled for the first time in years. But Maria also felt something strange. She told Daniel to throw the coins back into the river. Daniel refused. He said poor people do not get miracles twice. That night, something walked outside the house. The walls shook. The ground vibrated. Footsteps. Heavy, slow, deliberate footsteps. Maria held the children. Daniel held a knife. Suddenly, his youngest daughter screamed. Daniel ran into the room. He saw it, a giant creature, standing on 2 legs. Its body looked like a buffalo. Its eyes were red like burning coal. Its skin was dark and wet, like it came straight from the river. It grabbed his daughter's leg. Daniel shouted. The creature disappeared into the water. That night, Daniel dreamed. He stood on the riverbank. The creature stood in front of him. It spoke in a deep voice. You killed my son. You broke his prison. You stole what was never yours. Now I erase your bloodline. Daniel felt his stomach drop. That night his son screamed. A shadow pulled the boy through the window. The next morning, villagers found the child hanging from a tree, half-eaten, displayed like a message. Maria lost her mind. She attacked Daniel, blaming him for everything. The village avoided the family. They believed the house was cursed. The preacher tried to summon the entity. It appeared again, but this time in a human shadow form. It said Daniel was lying. It said Daniel still kept some coins hidden. And it was right. Daniel had hidden 3 coins. The preacher stopped helping. One last ritual was attempted. More spiritual men came. They prayed by the river. They called the entity. The water became still. The air became heavy. The creature appeared again. It refused forgiveness. 1 life for 1 life is justice, it said. But he took my son, so I take his world. The ritual failed. One night, Daniel disappeared. Maria was found walking by the river, whispering the same sentence again and again.
The river remembers. The river remembers. The house collapsed years later. The family vanished from history. And today, fishermen in that area still tell this story. They say if you hear footsteps near the river at night, do not look back, because the Father is still searching, and greed always pays in blood.